Greetings and salutations. Enchanté. Bonsoir, ça passe? Today I'm going to be talking about something heavy on my heart right now. Something you deserve and need, but may find it hard to come by. I won't beat around the bush. The commodity that I'm talking about is grace. For some of you, maybe it is easy to show yourself grace. If that's the case, click off this video. It's not for you. Go. Click off. If you're still here, first of all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you beat yourself up over every minor setback, that you ruminate over mistakes you made years ago. I'm sorry that you're so self-critical to the point you no longer even recognize you're doing it, just accepting it as the norm. I'm sorry that you're able to give grace to other people and save none for yourself. I am talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself. After all, how much distance is there really between me and you? I've been in recovery for over a year and a half now. It's been a hell of a journey. I've gone through the 12 steps, and through this process had to tackle my history of behaviors and decipher that from which they came. In doing so, I realized that I had a lot of accountability to take, and amends I needed to make. But I also realized that many of the things I struggle with today are not wholly my fault. Side effects and symptoms from a neglected youth, defense mechanisms that protected the child but hinder the man. I'm sure I'm not alone in this, and I don't want to deliver some esoteric message. Everybody deserves grace. So what does this look like practically? Well, there's so many ways to acquire this skill, and everybody's different. What works for you won't work for Joe Schmo. It took me 8 months of journaling and recovery curriculum to just kind of be okay at it. I don't want you to wait that long to release your emotional burdens, so let's fast track the process, shall we? Next time you hear one of these critical voices in your head, stop and sit with it. Don't just let it fall into your subconscious, acknowledge it. Write it down. Trace it back as far as you can go. Believe if you do this, you will see that your impulsive behaviors are not all your fault. And even if they are, understanding your past will help project yourself into a better future. Maybe you have an eating problem. Alright, trace that back. When you were young, your parents kept you on a strict diet, eating the healthiest meals to ensure you were in peak performance for your sports career. So now, as an adult, you overindulge in cookies, cakes, sodas. You have anger issues. Let's take a look back. Oh, you grew up in a household where you had no agency and impatient parents. Survival meant you had to be meek then. So now, as an adult, you've overcorrected and find yourself acting just like your parents. Now, giving yourself grace doesn't mean just accept your issues. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you need to break this cycle of shame and guilt. These emotions don't serve you and can cause you to lash out negatively even more. A vicious cycle that repeats itself endlessly. One of my favorite books I've read in the past few years is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. In the book, he details that in confrontation with another human being, that you should show them the compassion that you would a child. Understand their actions as impulses out of their control and the scope of their understanding. It is great to have compassion for others, and I commend those that do, but extend this notion to yourself. Give yourself the same compassion you would show to an impulsive child. After all, you are just one giant baby. Yes, a giant baby.
Oh, big baby wants the milky? Where's the milky for big baby? Wah, wah.
We're all giant children, trying to pretend we have it figured out. But it's okay if you don't. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself some grace for God's sake. You're doing your best. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.